Welcome back, folks. The Remsen St. Mary's boys basketball team has cemented themselves as a state tournament contender year after year, making their 7th consecutive trip to the tournament this last season. Now, there's great camaraderie between the team, but also a special bond between the Hawks co-head coaches. Sports Force's Amber Salas shares their story.
Basketball simply runs in the blood for the Rudin family.
Basketball's been our way of connecting, and it's been awesome to learn from him.
For Justin Rudin, his love of basketball goes all the way back to playing as a young kid, where he always remembers his dad watching from the side.
It's been an awesome bond. I have a family of 4 brothers here, so we all have our different ways of connecting with our dad.
For Justin, that connection grew even stronger, coaching on the sidelines with his dad the past 5 seasons as co-head coaches of the Remsen St. Mary's boys basketball team. His father, Scott Rudin, has been leading the Hawks for 14 seasons.
I'm so proud and so blessed to get to coach with him and coach my youngest son through high school, and now to have my oldest son coach with me has been just a blessing. Yes, it's been so much fun.
The Hawks have made 7 consecutive trips to the state tournament, most recently making a run to the Class 1A semifinal. As the 2 co-head coaches continue to lead together, Justin continues to soak up every opportunity to learn and grow with his dad by his side.
I think his communication with the kids, the way he talks with them, the way it's more like, it's not maybe play by play, it's the mental aspect of it, and knowing how to get to them and knowing how to get them pumped up and knowing how to get the most out of them. I think that's the biggest thing to take away from him.
And Dad is equally as proud seeing his son continue to rise.
Yeah, he is growing. He's ready to take the reins. They need to get rid of the old guy pretty soon, I think. But I'm just having so much fun.
Until that time comes, they're grateful to stand on the sidelines of another state tournament together, with the whole family backing them with support.
I can't believe it sometimes, and to do it with him 3-4 years now in a row has just been unreal. And our whole family, it is just as my son Justin, it's my other 3 sons calling me and telling me and texting me. My wife, who we talk basketball every night, and Justin's wife Melissa, who is our bookkeeper. It's a really family deal, no doubt about it. And so yeah, I'm blessed.
A family deal that's brought a lifetime of memories. Amber Salas, KTIV Sports Force.